Proverbs chapter 19 verse 4. Wealth makes many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. If Solomon was broke, do you think 700 women will agree to marry him? And then he will have 300 side chicks and all of them still stayed? No. So what exactly are the ladies married to? His money. Ask all rich men. Ask. So men and women, I want you to listen. If you have any of these things I'm about to mention, they are indices of power or tools of power. Be careful. People can be in love with them and not really in love with you, and you think it is you that they love. One of them is political power. One of them is economic power, wealth. One of them is intellectual power. Oh, this man had political power. I want you to see Solomon's problem. He had political power, he had intellectual power, he had wisdom, he had economic power. These three can get you 1,000 wives. It doesn't mean that they love you. I add another one, star power. You can shake your assets. Don't be fooled. That thing you are attracting is not real love. But in the midst of all that, there might be a girl that truly loves you. The problem is, because of the effect of stardom and fame, it is now tough to know which is which. So I will show you how to know. So remember, wealth, intellectual, political, star power, spiritual power. A lot of pastors have landed in trouble over this issue. Once you are anointed, anointing is magnetism. Oh, please show them that one of your good ointment. Your name is like perfume spread abroad. So anointing will get you fame. Your name will travel further than you can travel. He said, therefore do the maidens love you. Look at it. Because of the savor of your good ointment, when you have anointing on your life, your name is as ointment poured abroad, like perfume. Your anointing gets you fame. Therefore do the virgins love you. So if a woman too is one that is anointed and the power of God is on her life, she will be attracting the opposite sex. It doesn't mean that those people love you. So when pastors are not taught this, they fool themselves. So sometimes you hear the men of God having problem in their marriages. They can marry a demon because the girl was attracted by the power of God in your life. Is not you. So if you want to know who truly loves you, you have to leave all that. Oh, pastor. If you go to South Africa, when we were all small and God began to use us, for someone like me now, many years ago, we were confused by all those things. But we had elders, we had mentors, we had fathers who helped us to see. If not, you can be anointed like Samson and fall for Delilah, the one that will kill you. And when the thing starts, the public does not understand, because they expect that as a man of God, everything should be in order in his house. No, there are certain principles he was not taught. Especially these ones that once God calls them, they jump into the calling without going through the process, the training and the mentorship and the grooming. They will always end up in trouble. You will see it. It's just a matter of time. Because the anointing is for your public ministry. It doesn't cover your private life. It's your character that carries you through the other side. Are you guys getting all this? Let me be sure. Are we addressing important You will see some critical things I'm going to address in finance, in some of the areas that are creating problems for people. But it has to be one at a time so that we can explain it well. Yeah. Okay. So, if you have fame, if you are talented, you see, like those of you who sing, like choir and all of that, and you are exceptionally gifted, that thing attracts. Then if you have beauty, let's not lie, some people are more endowed and maybe better crafted than others. Some of us have the general, there are some people that have the extra. You have to be careful. A lot of people like that end up in failed marriages and failed because they attract people who want the body but who doesn't care about them. The real you is inside. Your packaging is wonderful, but that person is in love with the package but hasn't met the real person. When you are in love with the person, not just what the person has, then one of the tests of love that you're going to learn is endurance. Love, true love endures. That type of love will endure over time. Through trials, through tribulations, it will remain. The person you love is there. When you start aging, when gray hair start coming, when teeth start falling off, you will still be, because the person will still be there. But if it's just the body, 1 or 2 childbirth can disfigure the whole thing. So, if you have influence, you have to watch it. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 20. 14 verse 20. Yeah? The poor is hated even by his own neighbor. That's why power is transient. Power, and some people get drunk in it. Instead of building, creating values, touching lives, using that period to do so much, leave legacies. They live in a dream world, not knowing what is awaiting them. It's the same thing with women. I went to see a former governor, and he was very sick. His kidneys had, he said the worst thing is that even though his girlfriend, he used to have girls everywhere, that he was calling 2 of them, he thought that these ones really loved him. He told me, Pastor, please help me. I said, what is it? He said, it's my wife. That woman that was there. When I got into politics, power got into my head and I mistreated her, I even drove away. Please help me to go and beg her and reconcile us. I said, now that you're broke, kidney has fallen, you want her. Amazingly, I talked to the lady. She came back and she was the one that looked after him, looked at and helped him. Where are all those girls? Guest houses everywhere with girls there. You put some in hotels and hotel bills are running for. Be careful, because don't think it's only for politicians out there. It happens to even some people in church, some people who are believers, because their upstairs are not correct. Proverbs 18 verse 24. A man that has many friends, A man that has friends must show himself friendly. There's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. Okay, you won't get the message here. You won't get the message here. You won't get it. Give me another translation. Let's look at the first line before we talk about the friend that's sticking. A man of many friends will provoke himself a bad friend, or will prove himself a bad friend. But there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. You can't have too many people. You will not be true. You will not be committed. Give me another translation. There's a translation I have. If you want, I'll bring my phone and read it for you. There are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother. My own translation said, a man that had too many friends comes to ruin. What he's saying is that genuine love is not that common. It's not that cheap. It's not. It's not. You can't buy loyalty in the market. No. That's why when you find them, you have 3. God has blessed you with 2 trusted friends. 3, 4, oh, cherish them. Value them. What some people do when God starts blessing them and promoting them, they abandon their true friends that God has given them. No.